All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, still the show's continuing. I have my second guest on my show. I have Coach Kimberly, Coach Adryenne, and Coach Ashlyn from Alcovy High School. They'll be joining me right away. So just stay with me, bear with me, and they also have a very interesting discussion. So don't go anywhere. Stay with me. And then very soon, I will let him join. And this is High School TV Global Festival. And the topic, this is chair coaching experience, where we allow coaches to come on here to explain or tell us more about their experience of becoming a good coach and how they can also groom someone to become a very good coach or a cheerleader. And this is how we do High School TV Global Festival, and we're here to support talent, upon talent, who have passion for it. And that's how I also have passion for entertainment. So anything that I see which is very beautiful, I try to promote it. So without wasting much of your time, I'll be calling Coach Kim and assistants to join me right away. So bear with me. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Can you? Is there a way you can make your phone in the landscape?
Landscape, you said.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, here we go.
Well, where's that? Now where's that?
So, yeah, you're welcome to High School TV Global Festival, and this is share coaching experience where we allow high school, middle school coaches to come here to tell us how they experience or how well they are experienced, and people can learn from them. And this is straight from High School TV. People watching from Africa, West Africa to be precise, Ghana. A whole lot of people watching now live. So I will let you guys introduce yourself respectfully if we start.
Okay. I am Coach Kimberly Durden, better known as Coach D or Mama Durden. And I am Director of Athletics at Alcovy High School in Covington, Georgia.
All right.
I'm Coach Adryenne Durden, also known as Coach Durden or Coach Baby Durden at Alcovy High School.
Oh, you're welcome. And then one more coach, right?
Yes, but actually she is in preterm labor right now.
Oh, okay, no problem. Then,
Hopefully we'll have a baby here soon, actually.
oh, good. Congratulations. We
Thank
keep our
you.
fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, coach. You're welcome. Like I said, you're welcome to my page, and we are family now. So far as you're on my page, I think I'm family now. So anywhere I see your videos, I'm obliged to post it. To download and post it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
So, coach, why chair coaching and why that school?
Well, I've been cheering since I was 5 years old, and I went to college on cheerleading scholarship. I've been cheering a very long time. God blessed me with three daughters in a row, and they also
Right.
shared my love for cheerleading from a very early age. Coach Baby Dirt has been cheering since she was 5, and actually started coaching cheer a long time ago. But it kind of also birthed a love of something else, which was football. Because when I was cheering, you had to know about football as well. You had to know the game you were cheering for. So I'm also one of the only women coaches that coach football in the Southeast of the state of the United States. So cheerleading was just kind of an avenue to get me into a whole lot of other things. And fortunately, like I said, my girls share the love of coaching as well, cheering as well. Coach Durden, the one that's in labor, she went to college on cheerleading scholarship as well. And so it's just been a family thing for a very long time. And why Alcovy? Actually, I was at another school. I coached football at a rival school across town, and they wanted me to come to Alcovy to do some different things. When I came to Alcovy, I had no intention on coaching cheer, for the simple fact that it was a different type of program. They literally had about 12 cheerleaders when we arrived on campus. And actually, Coach Baby Durden, when they asked me, I said, I can't do it, but asked my daughter, she's the next best thing to me. And so she actually started coaching them. She coached the 12 or a few cheerleaders they had. And then the head coach resigned, and it kind of fell in my lap. And so little did we know at the time it was God's will, and he had something very special in store for us. And here we are.
Oh, good. And I can tell with the name Coach Baby, she must be very popular in the school.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Like that, I guess
Yeah.
you can say
And
something
I think
like
because
that.
she literally, it hasn't been 10 years since she graduated herself, so she's very relatable to them. So she's definitely very popular with them.
Coach, how many are you in the team?
We have about
75.
70 in all on all
75?
our squads.
Yeah.
We have 33 on our varsity squad, 20
28,
on our
yeah.
varsity only squad, and then about 22 on our JV squad.
And how many guys do you have as a recruiter, and how many females?
How many what?
How many females and males are in the team?
Well, this year we have all females, but we have had males in the past. And our upcoming year, we just had tryouts for next year, and we will have a male on it as well. We had one male this year, but he ended up quitting school altogether. He went to a different school. But this year we will have another male. Our last male cheerleader we had actually had a signing day, got a scholarship, and went to cheer in college. So we look forward to going to see him cheer at the University of West Georgia this year.
Okay, and Coach Baby, and how did you meet Coach Kim? And how did you guys, came together?
Well, this is my mom actually. So
I slipped, didn't I? Okay.
Yeah, so it's a family business.
You know, before you continue, I was coming to your names, your surnames.
Yeah.
All like the same. So I'm like, that's
Yeah.
why. Okay, I got it
It's
now.
mom and 2 daughters.
Yeah, and the other one that's in labor is also
My
my baby daughter.
Oh, mom. Wow. How were you able to, keep your children to become, a very respectable coaches like that?
Well, I tell people all the time, it's a testament to just God's goodness and just what type of parent I think I tried to be. Anybody who elects to be with their mother all the time and who elects to work with their mother every day, kind of give a testament to the relationship that we have. We literally have a lot of fun doing it. We have an extreme amount of fun doing it. And
going on 5 years now.
Going on 5 years. This will be going on year 5. So we have had a lot of fun doing it. And we have a lot of, I don't know, so we have a lot of fun doing it. It really is a family.
Yeah,
for sure.
When you love what you do, you're passionate what you do, you definitely have to love it.
Yes, for sure.
Coach Baby, what motivated you to become a cheer coach?
Well, really, it was just an opportunity. It just fell in my lap, really. I had been working at daycares, and then, COVID happened. And so the daycare I was working at ended up closing. And so I just needed somewhere to work. So my aunt and my mom were working at Alcovy, and they were like, why don't you come work at Alcovy to, you figure out what you want to do next. And so I started working at Alcovy, and then they were like, the cheerleading coach position is available if you want to take that. And so I was like, I'll give it a go. Like, I miss cheering because I've cheered since I was a kid up until I graduated high school. So I felt like it was a way for me to get back into it. And so I just took the opportunity, and I've loved it ever since. So it kind of fell in my lap.
Okay, and since you started coaching, what are some of your difficulties that you face in organizing the students?
I would say a difficulty would be
Coach, please, can you position yourself in the camera so
I would
thank you.
Yes, I would say I would just say the age would be would have been a little difficult considering I'm not that far removed from them, but other than that, I don't really think it's been too difficult or too many challenges. All the games in the beginning was a lot to deal with, but now I think I've come accustomed to it.
Oh, well, that's good. Coach Kim,
Yes.
in terms of you organize or going for competition, how do you involve the student parents in the competition?
Well, I'll be honest. Because of the popularity that we've amassed, we have, I'm sure you've seen, we have 2.8 million likes
Yeah.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go is a competition. Literally. When we walk into a school, we're going to have one of two things happen. They're either going to be great fans and they want autographs, the kids want pictures, you want to see, or they're going to be, okay, we've been training all month for this game, and everything becomes a competition. So we're accustomed to now, and the parents are always there for it. They're always they love the competition. They love they show up like nobody else, and we just got kind of used to the reputation that we've amassed. So competition is literally just a part of what we do at this point, and not so much for us but for others. We just love what we do, and we understand that hard work is what affords us the opportunity to continue what we do. I'm pretty strict. I'm pretty old school. So I think that having the two younger Durdens benefits us in the respect that every generation is a little bit different. So they bring a newer vibe. I'm still pretty by the book, pretty straight cut, pretty hard work is undefeated. All of the instantaneous everything, Instagram, all that's all great and wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing outworks the work. So I think that it's just a good mix. And like I said, so competition wise, parents are always there. We have closed practice, but they're there for everything else. Like we don't have to, if I put, we're going to be at the mall at 2, it's going to be packed with parents. They're going to be there and they're going to be in full support.
Wow.
So,
When coaches come on my show and they talk about discipline, I like that because, as a coach, you need to be very disciplined. And how
yeah.
disciplined are you? How really strict are you?
Some of our girls are on here. They want to go ahead and comment.
Yeah, they want to say some of the girls up there, they're on the feed, so they may want. I am extremely strict. I don't give a lot of open-handed compliments. They don't. I do not. I'm not the coach that's going to come in practice and watch you do it 2 or 3 times and say, "Oh, that's good. That was good." It was garbage. That's one of my favorite words.
Straight up, yeah.
It's trash. It was not good. And they're like, well, dang, coach. Or so their thing is when I say, you know what, girls, y'all did a great job. They're like, oh God, we did good. We did a great job. She said we did a great job. I'm pretty hard. I am that. But as hard as I am on them is as hard as I love on them. They know nothing can happen in a school building. I don't care if it's a teacher. I don't care if it's whoever. If something has happened and they feel like it's been unjust, they feel like, coach, I did the assignment. She didn't give me the right grade. I'm going to be the first one to go and see Mrs. Who or Mr. Who and whoever and say, listen, my girl said that she did this work. This is what happened. What happened here?
Right.
And I'm going to fight for them as hard as I am on them. So
You made mention of competitions. You ever been to competition? Have you won any awards?
well, no, we don't do competition. We are a hybrid squad. We've kind of adopted our own style. I kind of actually copyrighted the phrase a couple of weeks ago. Hybrid cheer is what we do. So we're a mix of traditional and stomp and shake. So there really is not a competition ram for it quite yet. But we're going to try to do some stomp and shake competition in the upcoming year. But we're much too rhythmatic for regular competition in Georgia high school arenas. So that's where we, like I said, everything becomes a competition for us.
Coach Babe. Sorry, yeah, Coach Babe. Baby, yeah.
Yes.
What are some of the criteria you use in selection your cheerleaders for your team?
Some of our criterias are to one, just to come in to be yourself, to be positive, to always, for one, have a smile on your face, and to be high energy. We're a high energy squad, so everything we do takes a lot of energy. It comes with basically just putting your whole personality into your cheer. So there's cheering. Our cheer is not just cheering; it's basically a whole performance. So it's being tight, it's being sharp, it's giving facials, it's high energy. So it, as long as you're showing who you are in your cheer and your personality, that's my criteria, to be honest. Just as long as
And
you're having fun and you're sharp, tight.
Now we have three different levels of squads. So we have our Spark squad, which is to make any of our squads at this point, you have to be pretty good because we, like I said, we've kind of made a name for ourselves. So everybody wants to try out. We this year we only had about 130 try out, but normally we have about 170, 200 people try out. So obviously everybody can't make it. So and everybody can't be on Heat. So Heat is of course our elite brand. It's kind of our signature brand. So to be on that, you have to not only have a great skill set, but you have to be able to maintain um, the rhythmic piece, everything that encompasses it. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. We and during basketball season, we literally may have 8 games a week.
does does academics play a very vital role in selection your
Yes.
okay? But I just get off one of the coaches in a few minutes. I was asking the same question. If and if is what are the standard? Maybe level A, you have to get to level A before you can get to the
Right. 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 Yeah. So you have to. Everybody wants to be on Heat, but everybody can't be on Heat. It's not possible. Heat is, like I said, our elite brand. But to be on Spark last year raised the bar so high, so it was incredibly hard for anybody to get on Spark this year. And then our Flame squad is varsity football only, which is not quite the skill level to be on Heat, but it's definitely a skill level that's up there. Everything we do is watched to such a level that you have to be. And for me, it's not just about skill. It's about attitude. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about personality. It's about grades. It's about it encompasses a lot of things to be a part of this program. So but I believe in rehabilitation too. I've had the pleasure of coaching girls that teacher comments would say she has an attitude, she doesn't do this, she says this, but I've had those very same teachers and parents come back to me and say, listen, my child is better for having been with you, where you used to have attitude about this, it's no more attitude, no more this. I definitely pride myself in being an attitude adjuster for sure. So
sorry.
no, I said for sure. I definitely pride myself in being an attitude adjuster.
Okay. Okay, Coach B. Sorry, I'm gonna use the word Coach B, Coach Baby. So, with your team, all right, I would like you to tell me what are some of the weaknesses you have in your team and how do you solve it or deal with it? Secondly, what are some of the motivations?
I'm sorry.
The weaknesses.
I'm asking what are some of the motivations you give to your team, and then
Motivations and weaknesses.
Motivation. I always just tell my girls that no matter what, they as long as they put their mind to it, they can accomplish it. They can do it. I'm always just motivating them and pushing them to push themselves a little further than where they started. And always just letting them know that there's a higher road that they can reach and to never sell yourself short. So I'm always just giving them motivational speeches and just always letting them know how well they do. And even if they fall short, instead of, just putting them down, just telling them where they can, where they can improve. And so that's how I feel like I motivate my team. I feel like we're a close-knit group where they can come talk to me about anything. And we just have that bond where it's an open door policy, and that if they just need anything to discuss or talk about, that, my door is open and I'm not going to, put them down.
And then when it comes to competition, or you guys are organizing an event, how do you fund yourself, like in terms of logistics?
How do we fund?
Yeah.
So when it comes to events, most of the time when we're asked to come, it's
all expense paid.
It's all expense paid. So
we
typically don't have to, raise funds.
Okay.
Per se. We do a little fundraising in the beginning to kind of, maybe get us a extra uniform or something. But as for, funding to go to events, that doesn't really occur too much.
We one of the things I pride ourselves, I custom design all of our uniforms. And so whereas a normal high school squad may have one uniform, perhaps two, we're going to have at least 4 or 5 different combinations per year.
Yeah.
All of our bags are going to be custom made. I never order anything out of a book. Like, it's all going to be custom made. So that's mostly where our funds go to, that type of thing.
Do you prescribe your team attire or dress, or who prescribes them? Because I'm asking this question based on my reasoning is that
I design everything we wear.
Okay, some of the dresses are really short.
Yes.
And,
they are.
I'm coming where I'm coming from. It's quite different. So if I see something, I'm like, oh, really short. That's the parent over there. So,
well, I do understand it. Cheerleading, my grandfather, like I said, I've been cheerleading since I was 5. My grandfather, who was a very prominent pastor, would always say to me, why does the skirt have to be so short for you to cheer for a football team? He just did not understand it. He literally just did not get it. He died not understanding it. But
before you continue, sorry, coach. I think one of the coaches said, "Oh, the reason why they put on short skirt is for them to be free, to be able to, jump and all of that."
Right. Well, you can do that in pants, but I think it's just an adaptive style. Cheerleading skirts became short over the years. Times have, however, changed. I tell the girls and my daughters, when I was in high school, we literally wore our uniform to school. There's no way they could wear the short skirt to school now. Like, it just would not fare well.
Mm-hmm.
But times have definitely changed.
Yeah.
But our skirts are short and on purpose. And I explain it to parents when they come to our parent meeting, and I lay out what our guidelines are. I do not like long skirt. I like the skirt to be a certain amount above the knee. So ours are probably as short as Georgia High School will allow them to be. Just because I just like the clean look whenever we're performing. It just looks better. So it's like any other uniform. The regulation of now Georgia High School, the governing body that regulates us, does regulate. Like you have to. We could not cheer in a long skirt. They regulate like what has to be. Now it can't be short where your butt will be out, but they do regulate. Like it has to be the same. It has to be the exact same. It has to be a skirt. It has to be this. It has to be that. So they do give us regulations by which we have to go by. So that's why you'll see pretty much every skirt, every team in Georgia especially will have the short skirt. So because it's regulated by a governing body.
Coach Baby, how do you prepare your team mentally? How do you prepare your team mentally? Yeah.
They stay ready so they don't ever have to get ready. But how do I prepare them mentally? Talks, a lot of talks, a lot of at practice, always, picking their brain, seeing how they're doing, asking them how their day was, asking them if there's anything they need, asking them if they don't feel prepared for anything, and then we'll have that conversation, which isn't really too often. I feel like our team is very mentally strong. There's not too many times where I find that they need a prep talk or they need to be prepared for anything. There might be times where they're a little nervous about something, but
they're tired.
They're tired. Yeah,
we perform a lot.
So a lot of times that's might be where I'm giving them a pep talk, or I'm trying to get them mentally when we've been through 4 games a week and we're on our 5th game for the week and we're tired and we might not have, some of our voices might be gone and we're just mentally and physically drained. So I just tell them, hey, this is something we wanted. This is something we love to do. We got each other, we're doing what we love. So we can rest Saturday or Sunday, but
Sunday, because sometimes
let's have fun. Yeah, so let's have fun. Let's get through it, and we do have a lot of fun. So
that is I like that, because see, some of these students, they come on sets with different notion, different mindset. So as a good coach, it is your responsibility to make sure you dig to find out each student is okay, is happy to be in your team. Coach Kim, let me ask you this. I know you deal with ladies, and dealing with ladies in the team is very, very kind of in a way cumbersome. How do you deal or handle dispute or conflict among the team?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't allow a lot of conflict. I did not allow it among my 5 natural children. Fighting in my house was not allowed. I know people like you have siblings. I used to tell them you have the same mom, same dad. What are you fighting about? Like literally. So I'm kind of the same way with the girls. I do not allow a lot of conflict. If there is a issue, they know. We're gonna call it right out in practice. We're gonna open it up. Right, you're not gonna say something about her that you can't repeat in front of her. And so they know that. Look, let's call it out right here. So I don't do a whole lot of backroom talks. I don't do a whole lot of you coming to me telling me something that you can't say in front of her. That alleviates a lot of, because people have a way, if they have something to say about you, or they want to say something about you, if it's not true, they won't hardly say it in front of you. So I don't allow a lot of backroom talks. We're gonna do it out.
Yeah, that breaks you down. That can break you down. That is good.
Yeah. Do it. And with girls, you have to be, because girls, we're just drama. Girls are drama. Period. That's just who we are. It's just, especially the kind that it takes to be the kind of cheerleader we have. That is always on show. We're always on show. That's what we do. We're about the sportsmanship. We're constantly shaking, dancing, moving. We live for the limelight. So that takes a certain amount of drama in your personality. So you have to know how to channel that drama to the place where it has to be, and that's on stage, on court side, on the field, not your sisters or your teammates. So over the years, trial and error, I've learned some different strategies, and that's one of them. Never allow people to keep feeding you. And I tell them all the time, don't be anyone's garbage can. Don't allow people to bring you garbage and put it in you that you don't need. And don't let anybody drive your car. That's my other one. Don't let people get in you, drive your car, drive you places, take you somewhere you were never going to go in the first place. When all they want to do is see you upset, or see you separate, or see you fight, or see this division between you all. Don't allow other people to do it. They want to be where you are, and they're not. So don't give them the time to be able to divide what's going on right here.
Coach Baby, it seems Coach Kim really, really has very, very positive message. I think she just shook me with that message just said. Yeah, I like that. That's very, very positive. Coach, apart from you coaching, what is your specific area of teaching?
Which one?
What is your specific area of teaching?
Which one, baby?
Yeah, baby there, yeah.
She just left us in high school. She went to the school around the corner. She teaches 5th grade.
I'm a 5th grade teacher at Livingston Elementary School.
Okay, and then Coach Kim, you have any specific?
I am actually a deputy director of athletics. I specialize in all athletics, so I kind of oversee all the sports programs. My athletic director is Dr. Patrick Carter, and I kind of assist him in regulating all athletics. But I also do whole school discipline, so that is a full-time job.
Well, I would campaign for all mothers that are sending their daughters and our son to learn chair. The best coach is to see come to see Coach Kim, because you know if you listen to her, she's very disciplined, and you know, and if your son or daughter is very disciplined, then she's on the right path.
I am that. I am very disciplined. It's hard to accomplish anything without discipline. And I'll be honest with you. The more the generations go on, the harder it is to make them understand that discipline does not change. I don't care if generations change. I don't care if ways change. I don't care that we didn't have Instagram when I was growing up. I don't care. There are certain things that will never change. And so the standard is the standard. Period.
Yeah, I got
certain
you.
Things don't change.
What do you have what do you have in this upcoming years?
We got actually we have a performance on Saturday. Tell them about that, baby, Sunday.
We have been asked to come to perform at the Bloom Festival on Sunday.
All right.
It's called Bring It On.
Bring It On for the Cherry Blossom
Yeah,
Festival.
Bring It On Blossom Festival. So we'll be there performing at the Horse Park at 2:30. Our performance at 2:30, and then we're also on March 30th. We're going to perform at a Stomp and Shake competition for one of our old cheerleaders, whose cheer team would like to be in the competition. I will be judging that Stomp and Shake competition on March 30th, and then we have camp coming up. Our first conditioning, because we just had tryouts for our new season, so we're going to get ready to start our new season, get ready to meet our new girls, get them acclimated into our program, and just get our season started.
Because we have like 8th grade that will come over and try out for next year. So they have to do it this year. So that'll be the first time they're actually coming over. And it's interesting for them because it kind of gives you a little head start to get in the high school building and know somebody when you arrive and be a part of something when you get there. So most cheerleading teams, when their season's over, it's kind of over. Ours is never over. It's literally year round, nonstop. So, which is a good thing.
All right. So, and I'll be here, to help promote your video as well. So if I see it on one page, yes, why not? And just keep updating me on your next competition, and I'll be here to also to promote you. And coach, your final words. All right, your final words to the viewers. Why should they come to Coach Kimberli to learn, to become a
well, I think that if you want to learn, again, this thing took off on us, and we were just doing the things that we do every day, and that's love to cheer. If you want to come, if you're with me, and like I said, I have parents come and tell me all the time, my child is better for having been with you. My child is a better person. My child understands. They listen better.
That is good result.
Yes, it really is. I have dads that come and tell me, listen, my daughter is better for having been with you. I appreciate there's certain values to being a lady. There are certain values to being the type of woman, or growing up to be the kind of woman that somebody will be a wife, that will be a wife to someone. And I think that those values are imparted daily in our process. There's certain things that you can and cannot do if you want to be respected. There are certain things that you have to know. And I try to reiterate the things that their parents have taught them. And, just all around. I love on them. I'm hard on them. I love on them. We just went viral. I gave the senior class Louis Vuitton purses. And I did that because I was so hard on this group of singers, because they were the backbones that built this brand. And everybody got all enthralled, thousands and thousands and thousands of comments and views about the purses. Nobody ever stopped to think about the purpose of the purses. Why would I spend that kind of money on 17 girls? Because out of the 17, 14 of them have straight A's. Out of the 17, almost every one of them have a scholarship somewhere. Oh. All while enduring this process. All while enduring 12 games a week. All while enduring me riding them like a small horse. All while just coming to practice every single day. For the last 4 years. So I think if you want to learn discipline, if you want to learn how to be the best you can be, then definitely come and see us. Definitely come and see us. Are we perfect? No, by any means. Not perfect, but we strive for perfection. And I think that's what sets us apart.
I love that. I think your school proprietor should give you a high rank in the school.
Well, I just actually, believe it or not, I just was awarded the hero award for our county.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. So it was a big surprise. It was a big surprise. So that was cool. Nice.
So Kim, before I let you go, this show is last for 30 minutes. Tell my followers, if someone wants to reach you, where and how can a person reach you, please?
Well, I'm gonna let Baby Dirty. She is the person who is behind all of our social media, who does all of the posting, who puts us out there, who I guess help people know where we were, who we were.
Good job, Coach.
Yeah, she does all of that. Again, that's why I tell people it's such a benefit to have all 3 generations, because her sister's younger than her. to have all of us together because you get the best of all three worlds. So she is big on social media, so she knew what to do. And so the world got to see us because of her. So tell them how to reach us, tell them how to get our handles and all that stuff. I don't know.
We can be reached at Instagram at Alcovy, AS HS Cheerleaders, and then on TikTok at Alcovy Tiger Cheerleaders.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard Coach Baby. You know, it's a very nice day of having them on my show, and I'd like to have them again because I think the coach Kim has very powerful message, and I can tell she has a lot to say because time limit. So
Always got a lot to say.
yeah. So without much, I say, Coach, I really appreciate you coming on my show without
Thanks
not
for
turning me
having
down.
us. We
Yep.
appreciate it. We appreciate
Anytime. So one love.
One love. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.